Hello, this is a video for parents who are trying to help their kids develop their number sense. So for this activity, you're going to need 200 charts. You'll need a blank one and one that's filled in. You can either find one that's filled in online or you can just fill in the blank one that you find, which is what I did. So once you have it filled out all the way, then you're going to cut it into strips. And then you call your child over and tell them, hey, we're going to work on this hundreds chart. Let's see you fill it in. And they will take the strips. If they understand how it works already, they might be able to pick up a 30 and put it where it belongs. But more than likely, they're going to be searching in order, and it's going to take them a while to sift through these. So if you want to make sure they're oriented the same way, that could be helpful for the first time. But anyway, they're going to find the numbers, and they're going to put it on the chart in number order. If you notice a mistake, like if they put something on the wrong line or they put the wrong number, the wrong strip in there, like let's say they put 50 before 40, don't correct it. See if they figure it out themselves, because it's more empowering for them, and also it gives you a better sense of what they know. Also, before you do this activity, make sure that your child knows how to count to 100 by themselves. Make sure they know how to fill out a 100 chart by themselves, because if they don't know how to do those things already, then this activity is just going to be overwhelming and not really make any sense. So they're going to fill up the chart, and once they have it filled up, you can ask them a few questions about it, see how well they are able to navigate it. For example, I might say, okay, find the number 10. That's a pretty easy one. And they're going to point to the 10, and you say, okay, what number comes after 10? And some of them might get stuck, because you and I know that you just go from left to right, and then you start at the next line, left to right. But some kids don't understand that yet, and that's okay. This is to help them with it. So if they get stuck, they don't know what comes after 10, then you say, okay, count 9, 10, and then they'll shout out 11, and have them point to it. If they know how to do that already, then you might want to ask for a harder one. So you could say, okay, where is 23? And if they can find it, wonderful, go to a higher number. If they can't, then just stop here and have them do the next part of the activity. And that would be to make a number line. So start small, say make a number line, use the strips of paper to make a number line that goes from 1 to 20. So we'll take this one, and we'll take the next one, and voila, we have a number line. Seems really simple and straightforward to you and me, but the first time I had a child try this, I ended up with a number line that looked more like this. I said, make a number line from 1 to 30, and I got that. So obviously, there's some disconnect here. They know how to put it in the chart, but they don't know how to take those numbers and make them into a number line. So you could remind them, because you already asked them what number comes after 10, and they told you 11. So now you can ask them, hey, before you told me that 11 comes after 10, but here you're showing that it goes 10 and then upside down 30. That doesn't make sense. So hopefully that's enough of a hint to them, and if it's not, you can give them a little bit more guidance after you give them a chance to try. But that will clue them in that, oh, 10 goes before 11 up there. It goes before 11 on here too. So once you have a number line, a short one to start with, then you can have them start coloring it. So you could say, color all of the numbers that have a 0. So you have that, and then another number that might be helpful for them would be 5. So color all the numbers with 5s in the ones place, blue. this is where the place value becomes really important, because let's say I had a number line that went from 1 to 50. If I told them to color all the numbers that have a 5 in it, well, they might actually color 50 as well, and that's not what we want. We only want it in the 5 to be in the ones spot, like in 5 and 15 and 25. After they do that, you can have them put it back on the chart. And ask them, what pattern do you notice? And the word pattern might trip some of them up, might make them think about it too hard, so you could just say, what do you notice about the colors? And your child would say, all the blues are in one column, or all the reds are together, something like that. And this is going to be helpful for them in finding numbers on the chart, because, for example, if you ask them to find 23 before, and they were looking down in this section, well, that tells you that they don't know that 23 is a 20s number that's with all the rest of the 20s numbers, and it tells you that they don't understand that 23 has a 3 in the ones spot, so it's got to be in this column. Now, I have not actually play tested this. I wanted to, but then school got canceled. So you're going to be the first ones to try it, so you can let me know how it goes. You could also try doing the opposite. Instead of cutting it into rows, you could cut it into columns, do the same kind of thing, see if they can figure out the patterns in there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope it's helpful. Enjoy your quarantine.